Hi guys, it's Terrell again, joining you for this edition of Stay at Home HIIT this morning. And so I'm not going to talk for too much longer. Let's go ahead and get started today. We're going to have a nice light jog for 30 seconds here just to get us started this morning. And so just keep jogging in place. Keep it nice and light at first. This is going to build upon itself. And so you got many rounds to go and a little less than an hour of movement left. So let's just keep it light at first. We got torso rotations coming up in 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Start with the seat nice and wide, and I'm going to go ahead and rotate from the spine. Now keep this nice and light at first. This might be the first time you're moving today. I know it's my first time moving today. So I'm going to start off nice and light and then gradually increase my range of motion as I go through this. So keep moving through it another 15 seconds with these torso rotations. Each one of these movements for a warm-up is going to be 30 seconds each. But just go ahead and feel this out. You can feel it through the feet. We got pulsing squats coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Start with those feet. And then go ahead and squat down. Make sure the weight is distributed between the base of your big toe, the base of your little toe, and your heel. Making sure that the knees are tracking out, that they're not going in. We got 15 seconds left of these. This is our first one of the day. I know my hips are really tight in the morning, and so I'm going to gradually get deeper into this. Good. We got bus drivers coming up for our lateral side body. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand up. Keep the knees nice and mid. Reach through the fist, and then right, and then left. Just making big circles with the arms like you're driving a big bus. Make sure to keep the chest open. One way to do that is look up towards the sky. You got 15 seconds here. Then we're going to go for round 2 of those jogs. Make sure you're getting in touch with your breath here. Just keep it nice and light at first. No need to kill yourself. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Back into that jog. Move my mic back a little bit. So I wanted to pre-record the class this morning rather than having it live because I got this fancy new mic, but it doesn't work live. So I had to order another one. It should be here pretty soon, so we'll be back to live classes, but I wanted to make sure that y'all can understand what I'm saying while we're going through the class. Good. Another 3, 2, 1. Torso rotations. Let's go back into it. Make sure to keep the hip forward or let the hips go with it. See how that changes the activation. Good. You could pick up the range of motion a little bit, let it go into the shoulders, into the upper body, as well as from the lower body. Good. Feel how this affects the knees, the ankles, working through all of that. Hopefully you're barefoot or in socks so you can really work through your feet today. Pulsing squats in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, pulse down. Maybe sit down a little bit lower this time. Good. Make sure to try to keep that torso upright. Your pelvis should be in a neutral position. We don't want it stuck out too far back. We definitely don't want it stuck under. But just in a neutral position. 15 seconds here. Good. Bus drivers are coming up. It's a little cold this morning, so my body is having a hard time warming up, getting into this. We'll get there together. And 3, 2, 1. Start with those hands wide. And then go with it. Good. Bending the knees as you go from side to side, making those big circles with those arms. Make sure to keep the fists nice and tight. That's going to help protect your shoulders. It doesn't need to be super aggressive. Just really big range of motion. Good. We got 15 seconds. We're coming back to our last round of those jogs. And 3, 2, and 1. Speed it up this time. It's our last round here. Keep it fun. Maybe have a smile on your face as we're going through this. 15 seconds left. And we got those torso rotations coming up. If you notice I'm controlling my breathing, make sure you're getting in touch with your breath. It'll help you control your motion. 3, 2, 1. Torso rotations. Let's go into it. Good. Biggest range of motion yet here. I know I'm starting to feel those feel-good hormones Pop up, I hope you are too. We got 15 seconds left. Rotations are so good for the body as well as for sports performance. So these are great motions to do. Pulsing squats in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go into it. Lowest depth yet. Now once again, we're still warming up. We still have this is just part of our warm up here, so it doesn't have to be your lowest squat just yet. Just something to really let the legs know, hey, we're here today. Good, keep pulsing down, 15 seconds. Maybe sit a little bit lower. Make sure the weight stays to the back, that we're not shifting forward into the balls of our feet. And 3, 2, 1, bus drivers. Let's go with it. Straight into it. Good. Last round here. Big range of motion. Big, big, big. 15 seconds. Really push the hips over and lean to the side. That's going to help add to that lateral line stretch. And 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale in. Reach through the fingers. Exhale out. Deep inhale in. Exhale out. Deep inhale in. Exhale out. Last one. Deep inhale in. Exhale out. Good. Go ahead and come on down to the ground now. We're going to start warming up through our hands a little bit. And so go ahead and spread your fingers nice and wide. Index finger pointed towards the top corner of your mat or the top corner of the room. Thumb pointed in. The rest of your fingers are pointed out. Press into the ground so you're balanced on your thumb mound and with your fingers attached to your palm. So you want your weight distributed here and right here. Press down to those points in your hands, screw your hands into the ground, and then make circles to the right. We're going to go for 5. Make sure the elbows stay nice and straight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Turn the fingertips towards the outside. Lean to the right and then to the left for 5, and 4, 3. Keep the elbows straight. 2. Stay within your range of motion. 1. Good. Go ahead and turn the fingertips towards the knees. Press down through the palms. Lean back towards the fingers and come back forward for 5. 4. Keep the elbows nice and straight. Lock them out. 3, 2, and then hold it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Push the shoulders down towards the hips and slowly release the hands. Shake the hands out. Turn the back of the hands into the ground and then spiral out to the elbow and then lift it back up. Turn the inside of the elbow forward. We're going to go for 4 and 3 and 2 and then 1 and then other side. Just flip it on over and then spiral down for 5. Get the elbow nice and straight if you can. 4, if you can't, that's okay. Stay wherever you're at. 3, 2, and then 1. Good. Go ahead and shake the wrist out here. Place the hands into your tabletop position with your hands right beneath your shoulders, knees right beneath your hips. Once again, fingers spread nice and wide, grabbing at the ground with those fingers to stabilize through the wrists and the forearms. Pull your hands back towards your knees and your knees towards your hand. From here, you're going to take your gaze forward. Keep your gaze there. Come into your cow position, sticking your butt up to the sky, drawing your shoulders down towards your hips. And then exhale into cat. Looking forward. Keep your gaze forward. Tuck your pelvis. Round through the upper back. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat for 4. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat for 3. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat for 2. Last one. Inhale into cow. Really reach. Exhale into cat. And then from here, I want you to go ahead and press yourself back into your down dog. Now, this is our first down dog of the day. Go ahead and pedal your feet out a little bit. Good. You can move, shift the hips from one side to the other. Just really feeling the body out. Feeling where your tight spots are. Getting those spots nice and loose. Good. And now go ahead and find a stable down dog. Press down into your hands. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Make sure you stick your butt up high to the sky because we don't want a flat spine. We don't want a rounded spine. We want a nice
Flat spine, like a slide from your butt all the way down to your head, and then press down through your heels. Screw your hands into the ground so you're opening up through your shoulders and your shoulder blades come to your ear. From this position, come up high on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, tuck the butt, roll forward into your lazy up dog. Bring the shoulders to the ears, then roll the shoulders back for 4. Bring your chest through. 3, nice big circles. Keep the elbows straight. 2, and then 1. Lift your knees up. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs. Pull your chest through. Lift up even higher. Then drop down into your push-up. Push up. Bend your knees. Tuck your butt. Roll back. Woo! We got 3 more of those. So come up high on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Tuck the butt. Roll forward into your lazy up dog. Roll the shoulders for 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your stable up dog. Squeeze the glutes. Draw the shoulder blades together and down away from the ears. Bottom of the push-up. Press up. Bend the knees. Tuck the butt. Roll back. 2 more. High on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Tuck the butt. Roll forward. Lazy up dog. Roll the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those knees up. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze those inner thighs. Good. Press away. Lift up even higher from the chest. And now, bottom of the push-up. Press up. Bend the knees. Tuck the butt. Roll back. Last one here. Come up high on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Tuck the butt. Roll forward into your lazy up dog. Roll the shoulders back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up into your fullest expression. Squeeze glutes. Pull the chest through the shoulders. Bottom of the push-up. Press up. Bend the knees. Tuck the butt. Roll on back. Woo. Find your down dog. Find your stable down dog. Now, we have our stability sequence coming up next. So go ahead, grab a drink of water. I'll give you 60 seconds to go ahead and do that. All right, guys, and we are back. All right, so let's go ahead and come on down to the ground. Let's go ahead and come into a 30-second forearm plank. So your hands are right beneath your shoulders. Your elbows are right beneath your shoulders, and then you're going to press the ground away and then take your legs up and squeeze here. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, press the ground away. Make sure to press into the hands, into the forearms. Good. Keep the pelvis tucked under, round through the upper back. Good. Another 10 seconds. Good. You got forearm side plank coming up. We're going to go straight into it. Look down that left elbow. Really press into that forearm and then turn to the side. Good. From this position here, you can drop a knee down if you like, or you can put one foot in front of the other. Good. We got 30 seconds here. Make sure to press the ground away. Open up from that bottom shoulder. Press into that bottom forearm. Keep the feet flexed. Reach towards the sky. Squeeze the glutes and inner thighs. Keep lifting up through that top hip. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Go straight into the other side. Good. 30 seconds here. Really stabilize. Find it. Press the ground away. Keep lifting up through the hips. Keep it up, keep it up. 10 seconds. You're almost there. And 3, 2, 1. Come down to your forearm. Go ahead and press yourself up into a plank position. And then go ahead and shoot yourself back into a down dog. Now from here, I want you to go ahead and take your right hand and reach back for your right foot. And now from this position here, I want you to go ahead and raise your left foot up as high as you can. Stay nice and stable here. Keep pulling and pressing. Pulling with the arm, pressing with that left hand. Now from here, look forward, and then I want you to shift forward into a single leg, single arm plank. Press the ground away with that left arm. Reach through the right arm. Try to keep the hips nice and even. Reach through that back foot. Keep the shoulders down towards the hips. And now replace that right hand. Replace that left foot. Take it back into a down dog. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take the left hand back. Good. And now from here, you're going to slowly begin to lift that right leg up. Find your stability. Keep that right hand screwed into the ground. Good. And now from here, look forward, shift forward. It's okay to fall. It's okay to feel unstable. Find that position. Squeeze here. Press the ground away. You're almost there. And go ahead and come down. You can see I lost my balance too, but great work with that. Let's go ahead and turn over onto our butts for our last part of our stability sequence today, going into reverse tabletop or reverse plank press-ups. Your reverse tabletop will look like this. Your reverse plank, remember the legs are straight, will look like that. All right, we're gonna have one set of, 2 sets of 5 of these with a 10-second hold at the top of each one. I'll start with the reverse tabletops in case you want to see that. For me, I'm gonna turn my fingertips forward a little bit, but you can turn your fingertips towards the back or really any way rotating outwards. So fingertips pointed forward or to the side or to the back, wherever you feel comfortable. Roll the shoulders on the back, lift up through the chest, pinch your shoulder blades together. And now from here, lift the hips up, press them towards your heels. And now 3, 2, 1, drive through the heels, press up for 5, and then down. Keep the chest lifted, press the heels up for 4, and down. Press through the heels for 3, squeeze the glutes at the top, down. Press up for 2, the arms will stay straight the whole time. Press up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lift the hips higher, 3, 2, 1, slowly lower down. Woo, it's great for opening the chest and the shoulders. One more round of those. Go ahead and replace your hands in the back. I'm gonna do reverse plank this time. You can say reverse tabletop. Point your toes, screw your hands into the ground, open up through the chest. 3, 2, 1, drive through the heels as you press the hips up and then lower back down for 5. Press up and then lower back down for 4. Make sure the arms stay nice and straight. Press up, lower back down for 3. Press up, lower back down for 2. Press up and hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly with control, lower back down. Woo! Great work, everybody. We are done with the first part of our HIIT. We now are coming upon our second part, which is our metabolic conditioning. And so for each one of these moves that we're gonna have 4 rounds of 40 seconds each. And so we're gonna start off with 20-second break in between. So now we're gonna start off with some squat to squat jump to star jump. Y'all ready? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. So we got squat, squat jump, land, star jump. Good. You got squat, squat jump, star jump. Good. Squat, squat jump, land softly, star jump. Land softly. Good. Squat, squat jump, star jump. Woo! We got 15 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew! 20-second recovery. Oh my goodness. Next up, supine hamstring walkouts. Go ahead and come down to the ground. Lie down on your back. You're gonna lift your hips up nice and high into your glute bridge, and then flex your feet, press your hips up, and walk those heels out. Get your legs as straight as possible, and then walk them in. Good. Keep going with this, just 40 seconds. Keep those feet flexed, keep those hips as high as you can get them. Keep squeezing the glutes, keep the butt tucked. As you can see, I'm breathing hard here, but make sure to control your breath. Try to match it with your movement. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time. 5 seconds. And 3,
2. Come on down. All right. Next up, we have dolphin press-ups. These are tough, but I promise they're fun. They're going to build some serious shoulder strength. So find your dolphin position, arms shoulder width apart. Push this upper back. And now from here, bend your knees, especially if you have tight hamstrings. Bring your nose towards your thumbs, and then press back. Nose towards thumbs, press back. Make sure to keep that butt pressed nice and high. Once you keep those knees bent. Tight hamstrings, bend the knees. It's probably most people. Good, we have 15 seconds left. Almost there. You come down, take a break, reset. Feel free. Oh, those are tough. All right, next up, forearm plank, same elbow to knee. So we're gonna be in that forearm plank position, bringing the same elbow to the knee, just like we did at the beginning of class, just adding those knees in. Here we go. Knee. And take this nice and controlled. Really squeeze that knee in. Squeeze it in. Squeeze in 20 seconds. Keep that pelvis tucked, squeeze those glutes. Stay lifted through that belly. Round through the upper back. Five seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Y'all know what's up? Active recovery. So, go ahead, find a wall to help you with your balance. Now from here, what I want you to do, move my backpack to the back, is lift up through your leg, whatever leg you choose to start off with. Keep that foot flexed, straighten through that leg. Keep that leg nice and straight. Doesn't matter the height. It can be down here. And then carry it around. You're gonna keep carrying it. Keep that foot turned out as you carry it to the back. Lift it higher. Carry it around. Try to keep that height. Good. That was 3. Lift the leg higher. Carry it around. Keep that leg turned out. Keep the hips square to the front. Good. Lift that leg higher. Carry around. This is great for the hips. 2. Lift it higher. Last one. Carry that leg around. Feel that hip open up. Lift it higher, carry it back around, bring that knee in, and 1. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. So, go ahead, lift that leg up, straighten it out, carry it around. Keep that hip square to the front, keep that foot turned out, carry it around back, lift it higher, carry it around. We got 3. Higher, carry that leg around, try to keep that leg nice and straight as you can, lift it up. Bring it back forward for 2. Lift it higher. Last one, carry it around. Lift it up, carry it back for 1. Bring that knee in, and then bring it down. Whew. Great job on that active recovery. Those are hip controlled articular rotations. There are many different ways to do those. I like doing them from that standing position because it really forces you, especially to really think about what your upper body is doing and sort of make it a little bit more of a, sorry, it's hard to talk, a little bit more of a functional component because you're working on your balance and you're really using your body to really move that leg around. There's another version that we do in tabletop. I usually use that more for recovery, but both of them are very, very great methods. So we got another few seconds left of our recovery. Let's go ahead and grab some water before we start back. Remember our second round here. I know that your body's probably feeling it. Make sure that you're taking breaks when you need to. There's no need to try to kill yourself all the way through every single move. If we can't get every rep, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You see I'm taking breaks too, so take one with me. All right, let's go ahead and grab some water. Those squat jump, star jumps. Let's go. So squat, jump, star jump. Good. Now, see if you can land in your squat, making sure that the knees stay out as you squat and as you jump. Try to make your landing as light as possible. You can see sometimes I'm going straight into the star jump, or I'm coming back up into the squat. Pick which one you want to do. Make this your workout. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead, come down to the ground. We got those supine hamstring walk out. Lie down on the back. Thank God for rest breaks, right? So go ahead, press those hips up nice and high. Keep that butt tucked. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Flex the feet. Let's go. Walk it out. And then keep your breath nice and deep. Look down at those legs for a second. Make sure they're shoulder width apart. That they're not turning in. Keep those knees pointed right to the sky. Good. We're halfway through this. I know these might be tough for a lot of people. We do a lot of sitting, and so our hamstrings tend to get turned off, tend to get really weak. This is great for developing functional strength. 3, 2, good. Go ahead, come down. Those dolphin press ups. I know y'all looking forward to those, right? So let's go ahead, come on back around. Oh goodness, this is tough. All right, let's go ahead, come into that dolphin. Press those hips up. Let's go. And back. Inhale, exhale as you come forward. Inhale back. Exhale as you come forward. Inhale back. 5 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, come on down. Oh, goodness. Let me just check, make sure my camera's still going. All right, we are good. Woo! Halfway through class. All right, let's do those forearm planks, same knee to elbows. Let's go. Press the ground away. Focus the breath. Keep the hands nice and relaxed. Place the tension where it needs to be in the core. We're almost there. Whew, I'm gonna take a quick break real quick. Shake it out. Once again, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Focus on your form and technique. That's more important than trying to get every rep in. Good. Oh, active recovery number 2. These are called angel wings. And so these are going to be meant to open up through your chest and through your shoulders. One of the exercises that I love to do at any time in the day. So you could either come to, actually, let's go ahead and come into a standing position. That'll be a lot easier for a lot of people. So from a standing position, make sure that your legs are hips width apart from the front. When you're standing here, what I want you to do is I want you to bend your knees and then tuck your butt under, create some length here, and to hollow out the chest. All right, so find that position. Now bring your hands up at a 45 behind your head. Really squeeze your elbows to the back without your hands touching your head. Press the arms out. Reach out nice and wide. Keep reaching down and back. Once you get down at the 45, once you get to shoulder height, turn the thumbs down, bring the hands behind you, and then bring the hands up. The back without touching the back, and then bring the back down, back out. Once they get at shoulder height, turn the thumbs back up, all the way back up, back behind the hide. Let's do it 3 more times. Out, bring them down, reach through the fingers, turn the thumbs down, reach behind the back, reach up, reach out. 3, Back behind the back. Don't compensate. Don't try to change the finger position or the arm position to try to make it happen. Just stay wherever you're at. For 2, last one, out. Keep that chest closed. Rotate down. Bring it down. Bring it back behind you. Rotate back up and then down. Shake it out. Woo! Round 2 is done, y'all. We have 2 more rounds of this, so we are halfway through our HIIT. So I know that y'all are probably feeling a lot in your bodies right now. Some of these movements might be even new to you, and if they are, take it slower. Take it slower. Once again, it's not just about getting every rep in. It's really, really about form and technique, and I think the mistake that a lot of people make when they go into fitness is not really paying attention to the details. And the details are really, really important to keep us safe and to keep us moving properly so we prevent dysfunction in our body. So pay attention to those details. I know that my cueing is a little off today because this is a really hard workout. Having to breathe and talk and try to think at the same time. But if you ever have any issues with any movements, just make sure to take a look at me. All right, so let's go ahead and start with our squat to squat jump to star jump combination. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. You go ahead and come on in. Yeah, you're good. They expect it. So. Good, 15 seconds. What's that? Okay. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Whoo! Supine hamstrings walk out. We got the front legs and the glutes out. Let's go ahead and do those hamstrings. Come on down to the ground. Lie flat on the back. Lift those hips up nice and high. Make sure to tuck that butt under before you do to lengthen through the spine. Flex the feet. Let's go. Keep those hips nice and high. Land lightly on those heels. Control the motion. Good. We have 15 seconds left. Keep it up. Keep the shoulders down towards the hips. Neck nice and long. Don't create tension where there doesn't need to be. And 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Breathe it out, y'all. This is a tough workout today. I hope y'all are enjoying it just as much as I am, though. It feels good to move. Feels good to move. All right, let's go ahead, come down to our forearms, find our dolphin. Let's go. Every time you come into these movements, try to make the movement a little bit more precise. And then once you get that precision down, then start adding those reps in there. I'll take a moment to focus on my breath really quickly. 10 seconds left. Oh, yes. As you can see, I'm slowing down. You probably are too, but if you're still going hard, good on you. Because this is tough. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and forearm plank, knee drives. Let's find that stable plank. Tuck the pelvis, squeeze glutes. Let's go. Keep pressing ground away. I'm going to add another activation in. Squeeze the elbows in towards each other. See how that feels. Keep that butt tucked. Whew. Shake it out real quick. We've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, huh. One more round, y'all. But before we do that, y'all know what's coming up? Active recovery. Progressive high lunge. This is gonna help open up those quads, which are really tight on a lot of people. Even me, I have some pretty tight quads. So, what I want you to do is go ahead and come down to the ground. If you have really sensitive knees, we're not gonna be on your knee a whole lot, but if this is really hurting for you, go ahead and roll up the back edge of your mat or put a towel or blanket or something underneath to pad. Now from here, what I want you to do is go ahead and tuck your butt under. That's really important to lengthen through the spine. Now draw back on that front leg, draw your back leg forward to even out through the hips. From here, I want you to press up into a lunge, high lunge position, pressing back through that back heel. Now the leg doesn't have to go completely straight to begin with. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bend that knee and then press it back and straighten. For 10, bend, and then straighten. For 9, bend, and straighten. For 8, stay upright in the torso, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 8, 7, you can sit even lower if you're feeling good. 6, 5, 4, sit even lower. 3, you can adjust the feet if you need to. 2, and last one we're gonna hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean forward and whoo! Stand up. Let's go ahead and do the other side. I'm going to turn this way. Come on down to the ground. Set it up from the bottom. Even the hips out. Squeeze the glutes. Press up. And then press back for 10. 9, 8, 7. Feel where you're tightest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, and shake it out. All right, round 4 coming up. Last round here of our metabolic conditioning. So starting with those squats, to squat jump to star jump. Here we go. 3, 2, let's do it. Squat. Woo! Keep your gaze up. It'll help you find some height. "15 seconds. As you can see, I mess up the pattern sometimes. I'm not perfect. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax for just a moment because we got those hamstring walkouts coming up. Turn over on the back. Good. Press those hips up. 5 seconds. Flex those feet. Go walk forward a little bit. Hips high. 3. Good. Let's go. How y'all doing? I know I'm not talking much. I'm focusing in myself. Sometimes it takes that inward journey to make it through. Go ahead, come on down. Oh, dolphin press ups. That's the thing. Sometimes you just have to go in. Yeah. And so encourage yourself. I know you're going to have to encourage yourself on these. Let's go ahead and find that dolphin position, arms shoulder width apart. Let's go.
We're almost done, y'all. Good. Another 15 seconds here. 5 seconds. 3, 2.
We are almost done, y'all. I know this is tough. We're there. We are there. Forearm plank, same elbow to knee. Let's go ahead, come on down to the ground. Let's do it. Make sure you're looking forward here. Squeeze those glutes, tuck the pelvis. Pay attention to those small details. It's what's gonna help make your movement even better. Really drive and squeeze that knee in. Whew. Just a few more seconds here, y'all. Y'all are doing so good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, whoo! We are done with the hard work, y'all. Let's go ahead and do one more active recovery, progressive lateral lunge before we move into our final cool down. Nice, juicy stretches to end our day. So let's go ahead and start with those legs nice and wide. Once again, this is focused on opening through the hips. We're gonna start going to the right first. Press through the outsides of both feet. I'm gonna hold my hand on my chest because my arms are toast right now. Squeeze the glutes. Make sure to draw the kneecaps up. And then now you're gonna pulse to the right for 10. Come back. 9, come back center. 8, it's a little bit lower. 7, even lower. 6, 5, 4, just to where you feel sensation. 3, 2, and now pause at the side for 10. 9, 8, sit lower. 7, push the knee out. 6, 5, hips go back. 4, 3, 2, 1, come back center. Whoo, squeeze the glutes. Let's go over to the other side. So come down just where you feel sensation, and then back up halfway for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now come down and hold for 10, 9, 8, stay active through the legs, press the legs out, squeeze the legs in towards each other as you do, and then sit lower. 3, 2, 1, come back center. Shake it out. Bring the legs together. Great job today, y'all. We're not quite done yet. Remember, the cool down is just as important as the warm-up. It's just as important as the workout to help prepare us for our next workout. So let's go ahead and come on down to the ground. We're going to come into a frog position here. So in frog, your knees are spread wide, and your feet are going to be the same width apart as your knees for this variation that we're doing right now. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to come down, spread the knees nice and wide, make sure the feet are flexed. And now what I like to do is I like to add a little bit of movement in here, kind of tilting my pelvis forward and back. This is posterior pelvic tilt, tucking it under, and then anterior pelvic tilt from here. So what you're going to do, anyway, so go ahead and come into your frog position. And then find a little bit of movement here, posterior, anterior pelvic tilt, just feeling out the hips. And then going ahead and coming down, forearms. Sorry about that, guys. Good, and now from here, I'm just gonna pulse the hips back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 10, 9, 8, squeeze the knees in towards each other. 4, 3, squeeze harder. 2, 1, and then release the knees even wider. Press the hips back, settle into this. You can settle down to your forearms if you choose. Make sure to maintain that anterior pelvic tilt, sticking the butt towards the sky. Really good for the hips. Integral for squatting. And making sure that if you have back pain, this is great for that. A lot of back pain is tied to our hips. And so when we have tight hips, it really contributes and pulls on our spine and the fascia and the muscles. So it's really important to make sure you're opening through the hips. And now go ahead and come on up. Good. And now from here, all I want you to do is come into your hands and knees. We're going to come into a nice puppy pose to open up through the chest and the shoulders and to close out today. So walk the hands forward, knees stay right beneath the hips. Keep the spine nice and long. Reach through your fingers. Make sure to screw your hands into the ground. You're pressing through the outsides of the hands as well. And then slowly let the chest settle down to the ground. It doesn't have to get there all the way to begin with. I'm feeling a little tight in my shoulders right now. So I'm just going to go to where I feel it and then settle from there. Let gravity gradually take you deeper. And now go ahead and pull yourself forward into a nice good Sphinx pose to close out today. Thank y'all so much for joining me. It was a pleasure leading you through this class. I always enjoy doing these. If you have any questions about any of the movements, leave some comments. But other than that, don't forget to like it. But I will be back on Sunday for Strength, Mobility, Flow. I'll see y'all then.